Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Hello and welcome back to First Stride Racing. We are here in Saudi Arabia for what should be a great race. Tier 2 guys just heading on out to track. And while they're getting going on their outlaps, we will take a quick look at what we got going on today. So, here you have it. 27 twists and turns around this 6.1 kilometer track, known as the fastest street circuit. These guys will be inches, millimeters from the walls, pushing hard, trying to get everything they can out of it. I have adjusted my volume. Hopefully it's you can hear me a little bit better this time. So all right, we got a few guys on track. Seems to be a rather small grid today. Only 11 drivers on track, so we'll see what we finish with. Last week, no yellow flags. Well, yellow flags, no safety cars from Tier 2. And they were all very respectful. I expect the same this weekend. Now, let's get some of my, there we go. My map. Maybe it is JCB who is leading the way. Or Big Vita, who is our points leader currently after 2 rounds. And Lucas sets the first lap with a 129.7 with Glenny Jet Black setting a 131, sitting in second, and Miles 132.7. JCB takes over second. Let's see what Iceman can do. Someone's just gone purple, and it could be Iceman. Looking good. Lucas getting out of the way. Crosses the line and goes second fastest. Great lap. Now on board with Zero Chill. Getting oh so close to the walls. Ooh. There you have it. Everyone's coming in. So, after their first top apps, we've got Lucas in P1 with a 129.7, followed by Iceman, then Starry, then JCB in fifth, Big Vita, followed by Minam, and Glenny in seventh, Miles in eighth, Zero Chill sitting in ninth, Matt Harrison in 10th, and Stevie Boy currently sitting in 11th place. Thanks, Starry. Appreciate that. So, Starry's teammate, Glenny. He is sitting in seventh currently. And on his outlap, everyone's headed out of the pits now. They may have 2 more hot laps left in them. Time. But we'll see. On board with Glenny as he starts his second hot lap. Could be using a bit more of the track there. I did run some laps around here the other night just to get my feet a little bit wet, and I do find these cars to be I actually like the way they handle now. But yeah, you really gotta pick and choose which curbs you touch, because it likes some and doesn't like others. So but here's Glenny, not risking it too hard. He's definitely giving himself some room, staying away from the barriers. But the one who risks it all will be on pole. And as I say that, Iceman has gone fastest with a 129.6. And Glenny moves himself up into P4. Now, does Lucas have an answer for Iceman? He's going to get a bit of a tow from Starry. And let's see. Ooh, does improve, but not enough. Now Starry's on his fast lap, looking to improve and get himself onto that first row. Getting nice and close to the walls, using every inch of track he can. Get over there. Well done through there. As he approaches turn 27 onto the main straight. What can he do? Stays fourth quickest. And Big Vita. Not pushing. And is Matt on his flyer? Looks like it. Nope. How about Zero Chill? Where's he headed? Pits? Doesn't look like it. So let's see where he ends up. And he goes sixth fastest. Stevie Boy up into P3. JCB sitting P5, Zero Chill 6th. And Glenny Jet Black is in 7th. And there's going to be enough time for one more hot lap from these guys. As you can see, some are already back out on their out laps. And I've never seen someone go so slow with their DRS open. That was amazing. And Jens says, "You got this, Mini." How's it going, Jens? Hope you're well. And Stevie Boy is now starting his final, or what? He might get one more. It'll be close. Ah, okay, so according to chat, looks like people are getting caught out with fuel, so maybe they're trying to underfuel for these hot laps, trying to make up a few tenths here or there, and it's not paying off. As we take a look at the Ferrari of Stevie Boy, who's making his way through Sector 3 just now, and the rear wing of that DRS opens up into turn 7, taking it out not quite to the wall. And where does he cross this line with a 129.6 and puts himself on provisional pole? Iceman starting his last lap. And here comes Glenny to cross the line. Where does he put himself? Doesn't improve. Here comes Miles. And where does he go? Again, doesn't improve. Iceman making his way through Sector 2. Lucas takes provisional pole. Does Iceman have an answer for these two? And he does with a 29.1. Wow. That was a lap. And it looks like Starry is trying to squeeze out one more fast lap. We've lost JCB. No. I think this is our order. So if I had to guess, it's Iceman, Lucas in second, Stevie Boy in third. Starry in fourth. Big Vita in fifth. JCB is in sixth with Zero Chill in seventh. Glenny in eighth. Minnie in ninth. Miles in 10th. And Matt Harris in 11th. But yeah. There we have it. There we have it. Ooh. All right. All right. And Iceman. 4/10 quicker than the field. And Matt Harris really struggled. So hopefully he can turn that around, starting at the back of the grid, and can make his way further up. Keep it clean. Stay off the walls, and you have a good chance of collecting some decent points, especially with the smaller grid this weekend. Take advantage of that. Don't drive out of your. Stay within yourself. Keep that car on the track, and you will be guaranteed some decent points. Get feeling too racy, and that's when accidents happen, and there just isn't the runoff at this track to be able to cope with that. So little mistakes will cost huge. I see. Not feeling enough. Not getting back to. Yeah. Makes sense. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. Iceman with a good start. Same with Lucas. And we're good. Everyone's through. A little bit of jostling for position. And Matt Harris has already made up some positions. Zero Chill's lost 4 positions, so not a great start from Zero Chill. And already the top 3 starting to pull away from the rest of the pack. Looks like it's going to be a one-stop race today. In theory, if everything goes well. On board with Big Vita, who's on the tail of Starry. Both these gentlemen trying to keep up with the pack ahead. Big Vita goes a little bit deep and has lost out a bit there. Meanwhile, Starry's managed to grab onto the slipstream of the 3 ahead and has closed that gap up. A little bit of dirty air going through there. You can see all three cars from second to fourth struggling to get the car to turn. Little bit of tap from Lucas on the walls going through there, but he seems to have escaped with no damage. Yeah, let's take a look down the field. So far we've got Iceman in P1. Ooh, Lucas gets the move done. DRS has been enabled. And Iceman is going to come back. As we see Iceman get around Lucas rather easily. But, oh, there's contact and Lucas goes into the wall. Is he able to get that car turned around? He is. But that is unfortunate for Lucas. He's in all sorts of hurt. And luckily, he was nice and close to the pit entrance. He'll get that wing changed and possibly change his strategy. Meanwhile, Stevie Boy has taken over P1. Runs way wide. Big Vita's already gotten a 3-second track limits penalty after being warned 3 times already. So that will be added to his time at the end of the race. Now, Iceman is fallen out of DRS range. Back in it now. He's picking up some of that tow. And should get some DRS coming down here. Starry looking good up into P3. And JCB up the inside of Big Vita. Just leaving enough space. I'm going to say that's some good racing there. Nothing more to talk about that. That was brave. Does Big Vita have an answer? Running wide. These guys got to be careful. Especially Big Vita. He's already lost 3 seconds. I'm assuming he's running wide at the same corner each time. Iceman starting to close in on Stevie Boy now. What a great shot from the helicopter. Beautiful. Iceman, Starry, JCB. Battles happening everywhere. On with Glenny as we see Big Vita up the inside. Does go a little bit deep. JCB has to make some adjustments, but we're still racing. Again, our camera crew doing a wonderful job getting us some great footage. And Glenny makes a bit of contact, gets a little bit loose, and makes some contact with the barrier and has some front wing damage. Does he choose to stay out? He's going to lose a bunch of front downforce there. Or does he box now? And Iceman has gotten around Stevie Boy. But Stevie Boy's not letting him get away. And Starry doing everything he can to hang on to the back. Meanwhile, they've pulled a 3.5 second gap to the cars behind. So right now, Starry's staying patient. He doesn't have to, it's early. He just has to hang on to the back of these guys and let these two battle it out. He may gain positions just by recklessness ahead. Right now, sitting in a podium position with a decent gap behind, so no need to push. Stay within himself. But he doesn't want to fall too far back either. Stevie Boy up the inside of Iceman. Gets the move done going into turn 7. But Iceman all over his gearbox with the DRS. Goes the long way around and gets the move done going into turn 1. And now Stevie Boy what a great battle. Minim, 3-second track penalty warning, and Stevie Boy with a track penalty warning. Track limit warning. And penalty. So 3 seconds to Stevie Boy, 3 seconds to Big Vita, and 3 seconds to Minim. All for being bad boys and not listening to the officials and keeping their cars inside the white lines. JCB up into 4th and has Glenny all over him. Glenny gets by. And Glenny is taken off. Zero chill. Chilling in no man's land. And we have our first round of pit stops. It looks like Big Vita and JCB. And that was a good stop by the Williams pit crew. Now Stevie Boy has this 3-second penalty here, so Iceman now knows he's got a bit of time to play with here. Doesn't need to push too hard. But if he can keep forcing him into those track limit penalties, that'll work to his benefit. Again, Glennie's, he's up into P3. Still needs to stop, but he started on those mediums. Or did he already? Let's see. He hasn't stopped yet. So, Glennie will need to stop. He did start on the mediums, and so he will be going a little bit longer than the soft runners. And moves himself up into P2. And we'll see if this strategy pays off. He's got track position now. Now, Starry is let's see. So our top three haven't stopped yet. And let's see. Starry definitely gained a position in those stops. He's now ahead of Iceman. And here comes Stevie Boy into the pits. Gets a 10-second speeding in the pit lane penalty. Ouch. Careless. Gets a good stop, but bad stop when you gain 10 seconds in penalties. Rough. So, Starry currently in P3, but the two drivers ahead of him haven't stopped yet, so I would say he is technically our leader on track now. But he does have Stevie Boy all over the back of him. And Lucas, who started strong, made a horrible mistake, and is now working his way up the field and trying to produce some points here for Haas. And Minnie. Let's go to the helicopter view. Love the helicopter view. And I do not have my images set up properly for this race. My son had hockey till late last night, so I didn't manage to get a bunch of the stuff I normally do done. Hockey's over, and I will have more time to put into this stream and the production of it. But in saying that, I am going to run through the standings as of right now. For Tier 2, we've got Big Vita in P1, followed by JCB in P2. We've got Lucas sitting third in the standings. Stevie Boy fourth. Potox in fifth. Starry's in sixth. Iceman is in seventh. We've got Glenn in eighth. We've got Jack Booth in ninth. Minim in 10th. Zero Chili, he is in 11th. Stray Dog Racing, not sure who that is, but he's in 12th. Chia's in 13th. Matt Harris is in 14th. Plusa's in 15th. Jack Stevens in 16th. Barracuda Jake is in 17th. We've got Captain Jeff in 18th. Soph in 19th. And Miles in 20th. Another round of pit stops. Interesting. So Stevie Boy is quick. Starry has now gained a 3-second penalty. Stevie Boy starting to drive away with it, but will it be enough? Will he be able to pull enough of a gap? I'm not too sure. Starry's having a brilliant race. Iceman still sitting in third. Big Vita. He's got his Williams up in the fourth place. Lucas now up into sixth place. So excellent recovery from Lucas. As Glenny gets the move done on Lucas. And Zero Chill getting a little bit racy. So the battle heating up near the back of the grid. And Lucas tries to take the inside line, doesn't have it. Oh, a bit of contact. A chain reaction. Boop, boop, boop. Zero Chill into the back of Lucas, into the back of Glenny. And now this is someone's gonna make a huge mistake here if they keep it up. And technically the battle for first and second right here, as I don't think Stevie Boy is going to be able to pull away. In fact, they are closing on him. So he has taken a lot out of those tires, knowing that he had to pull a gap. And yeah, I just don't think it was ever in the cards once he took that pit lane penalty. So Miles gets a 3-second multiple warning penalty for track limits. And now Starry all over the back. And he may be able to take P1 on track as is easily. And Iceman might even have a go. Nope. Thinks better of it. But again, they don't have to try anything crazy here. They know what's going on. And Stevie Boy runs wide. Like I say, I think his tires are just shot. Looks like he's struggling for grip. Zero Chili with the 3-second penalty. So there you have it. Stevie Boy actually has 13 seconds. And yeah, he's just where did Iceman go? He must have made a mistake. Yep. New wing going on. Starry. Starting to drive away with it a little bit here. He's opened up almost a 2-second gap to Stevie Boy. He's moved up 3 positions. And it's not often that the driver of the day goes to the gentleman that wins the race. But in this case, he's driven a brilliant race. He did not start on pole. And my driver of the day would have to be Starry. 2 laps to go. And barring any mistakes, I think the win is his. And hopefully put enough fuel in that car to get him to the end. But what do we have going on down the field? Any battles? A little bit of one going on here. And these guys, Lucas, Glenny, little bit of contact. Glenny's throws his hands in the air in disbelief. And Lucas says, "It's a race, mate. Let's go." Gets the move done. In turn 1. Up into P6. And has Zero Chili in his sights. But Glenny is going to get DRS here and Try to come back at him. Not close enough here. And they are both catching zero chili. Lucas tries to go around the outside and manages it. Now managed to put a car between him and Glenn. Glenn gets a great run out of the final corner. Up the inside. Has to leave room for Zero Chili, who hangs on to P5. And we are on our final lap of the race. Your leader, Starry, Stevie Boy in P2, Big Vita's in P3. But with all these penalties, it should be interesting to see where this all shakes out at the end of the race. And Matt Harris has had a rough one. And Starry with the checkered flag win. Congrats. Followed by Stevie Boy. And Stevie Boy is falling down the grid. JCB up into P2. Big Vita's in P3. And Iceman. So, Starry, JCB. Oh, it's gone. And yes, driver of the day goes to Starry. I knew that was coming. That was a great strat. The undercut was strong. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching. I am going to shut this stream down and head over to the other lobby. And let's see. Better take that screenshot too. Alright. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Or come join me. I will be opening up another lobby right away for tier